Welcome back, y'all. Back again. Another episode, Talkative Sports Podcast. Thank y'all again for liking, commenting, tuning in. Hop on the live with us. We're here. Keep subscribing. Keep pushing our videos up. The
Like the video, please. Thank you.
last video did really well, really quick.
Thank you.
Now we just need more likes because we know y'all are watching. I can see y'all watching, but not all of y'all are subscribed. Not all of y'all are liking the videos. Just like the videos. It's free. But yeah, before we really get started, guys, anything? What's going on, man? You good? How's life?
Life is good. Life is good. How about you?
Yeah, I can't complain myself. Like life is going according to plan for once. Like things are falling into place. You
The
know,
agenda is being pushed.
yep, the agenda must be moved forward no matter what. And it's like, yeah, today work kind of beat my ass today. Not gonna lie, but you know, we got to keep moving forward. The episode must be recorded, and then we lock back in tomorrow, as per usual, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. But yeah, things are going according to plan. But for our first team, Manchester United, nothing has gone according to plan for a decade now. And this past weekend, they hit another low. And even today, hit another low. But it started with Fulham. Fulham at home at the Theater of Nightmares.
Craven Cottage.
Oh no, they were at home for this one.
Oh, they were in Old Trafford?
Yeah, they were at Old Trafford for
Oh.
this one.
Ooh.
They go down. I think his name is Simon. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's Simon Bassi, but Bassi scored a goal. Fulham in control of the match. Bruno Fernandes coming back. Like I have to give a quick shout out to Bruno Fernandes, man. He seems like the only capable player. Their guy, their captain armband material. Always when they need him, he's there. He's not there all the time, but more than often, if someone's gonna turn the game around, it's Bruno. And on the other side, there's games where he's the reason that everything goes to shit. But hey, at least he does show up when they need him. He's
Yep, he's the
always
head.
there, always available, always playing. Might be suspended, but he fights for the badge. But his performance, which went to 100 in that second half, just wasn't enough. He scores his penalty, and then comes on a certain 9.5 to miss, and the rest is history. They got knocked out just like that.
Yep.
I'm thinking this was an obvious. Well, hindsight is 2020, but man, you have one last chance to win this season, and even over there today, you drew 1-1. You're up comfortably. It looks like you're gonna win, and then Bruno Fernandes handball.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Maybe they should have scored 2 or 3 goals instead, and then the Bruno Fernandez handball wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't look like they have multiple goals in them right now. They just don't. Unless the other team is just very unserious. If I check, but it's like, man, I think Marcus and I were discussing it last episode. And it's just like, me personally, it's gonna get worse, and it is getting worse for them. Um, Even in the Europa League, they were the only unbeaten. They're still the only unbeaten team left, but now going back to Old Trafford, and they're not very good at home, really. You think they can get knocked out of that?
Hey, man, you said they're still the only unbeaten team, so the expectations are there. Pressure is there. They better win since they're the only unbeaten team in the Europa
They
League.
they have to win. They
Yeah,
have to win at this
better
point.
win.
What are their chances? I don't think they're
They
gonna
can't
win that.
leave it to Josh Xerxes in penalty shootout again.
Yes.
I don't know if that's gonna go well.
Funny thing about Xerxes, he actually scored their goal against what was it, AZ? Was it Real? No, it's Real Sociedad, who aren't a bad team. Like he did score. It's his
They're
sixth
okay.
goal
They're
of
an
the
okay team.
season.
They have like maybe one or two players,
Um,
and I
Can
saw
you,
them get walked down by Real Madrid. So
can you turn your volume up? I can barely hear you.
oh, you can't. Let me turn it up then. Is that better?
Yes, much better.
Okay.
But
Yeah. You know.
I just don't think they have the guys in their team like to do anything this season. They might have to ride some luck to
Well,
make.
I don't know. I don't know, actually. Let me not shake my head to that because actually I don't agree with that because look at the guys they let go. They have no one, really? Super Anthony.
Well, they don't have them anymore.
No, no. But what I'm saying is because people are saying, oh, they don't have the players. Oh, it's clearly the players. Oh, it's clearly the players. Is it? Super Anthony,
Well,
once
it's
upon a time, Trashford, Jadon Sancho. Really?
well,
Is it
those are
players?
all players that they don't have right now. Like who do they have right now,
No, but well,
especially in their attack?
what I'm trying to say is,
Oh,
like, those are the players that they blamed, right?
oh, they can't blame them anymore.
That's what I'm saying. So, are you still gonna blame the players that, oh, we got rid of those guys, so these guys are just as bad? Why don't you get rid of them then? So you're gonna get rid of all of these guys then? Like, at some point, when do we stop blaming the players? You got rid of the problem. You're trying to get rid of Garnacho. Nobody wants him. I can see why, because of that Fulham game, good Lord, Garnacho. I don't want you on my team. Ever, 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 ever.
Hallelujah! Yes, you seen the light.
Oh my goodness gracious. Good God. God, God, God. Yeah, no. I'll take Tariq George. Thank you. Anyways, bro, like, at some point, it can't always be the players. So I vehemently disagree with, oh, it's the players. You got rid of three guys that you blamed outright and you haven't gotten any better. Not even a little bit better. You got rid of what? Marcus Rashford. Is he a starter? Okay. Jadon Sancho, it wasn't really a starter, so I'll give them a pass for that. And Anthony, who wasn't really he was a fringe starter at best. So you got rid of a main, like your main goal scorer. I mean, let's be real. That Marcus Rashford has been their highest goal scorer in the last 3 seasons, 4 seasons, whatever. You get rid of him, and then you get rid of a promising young player who hit a rough patch, Anthony. He's still 21, 22, still a young player. Oh no, he can't play. Get him out of here. Okay. And then you get rid of Jadon Sancho, who was once one of the world's premier talents in football. Like, you bought him for what, 90 something million? You chose him over Haaland. Now you got rid of him for 25 million, pennies on the dollars. And then you're still going to come and tell me, it's the players, it's the players. On what universe? I rest my case.
Hey man, I'm looking at their squad, and some of these guys are just straight booty cheeks. You
Let's
know,
give them to Aston Villa then. No. Name one of the guys that you think is straight booty cheeks. Name him by name, please.
Xerxes, Holland,
No,
Lenny.
just one. I just need one.
Oh, Xerxes.
Yeah, give Xerxes to Juventus and watch what happens. Give him to Bayern Munich. Give him
That's
to
the thing.
Barcelona.
That's the thing. It's like the Man
Better yet,
United.
give him to Pep Guardiola across the street. Send him 2 miles down the road and watch what happens to that kid's game. I'm telling you. Name another guy.
that's the thing. They could be great for other teams, but in this team, they're booty cheeks.
But
That's just
what?
the
That
issue.
is it their fault then?
It's who like you have to ask like why Sancho, Rashford, and Anthony clearly were dying to leave at the first opportunity. They just don't want to play for that team anymore.
Why? There
I
has to be
think really it's like the fans that should be blamed for like
really. The fans don't
demonizing.
buy the players. The fans don't pay the team. The
That's
fans don't like
that's not
pay
where I'm
the
going with
workers
this.
to.
I'm going with the reason why they left is
The
because
fans don't pay the exterminators.
the fans are not. They don't feel welcome. They don't feel like they want to play for the team anymore. It's not that Rashford is a bad player or Sancho isn't good or Anthony can't be decent for another team.
Super
It's just that when
Anthony.
they're in United, they're just not playing well. They're not performing under different coaches.
There's a reason for that. There's a common. What I'm trying to say is, you need to look at the common denominator. I'm not saying that. Oh, they're absolutely blameless. But when we want to come to who do we give most of the blame pie to, it cannot. The players should be last on that list. That's
So
all
who
I'm
do
trying to
you
say.
give the blame pie to?
Who else? Who pays them? Who's supposed to hire exterminators to clean the stadium of rats? Who? Who pays the coach? Who buys the players? Who
I
makes the
don't know
decision?
who.
Isn't it Ineos? It's not Ineos. Is it somebody else? Is there
Well,
some
that's an
other
entire. We know that
overhead
Man United has been badly run by the Glazers since Alex Ferguson left. That's
you go?
probably the reason why they're in this situation in the
That's
first.
it. That's literally the only person. Like
But
because
right now, for what they can do for the rest of the season, there's nothing that Ineos or the Glazers can do right now. Like they can't buy new players. They can't sign anybody. They can't recall the players they've sent out
January transfer
on
window just went.
all they can do is just sit and let the coach try to cook something with their leftovers and spare pieces. It's like trying to make eggs, but you don't have salt. You know, it's not gonna taste the best.
Let me help you out here. It's like the next morning you're gonna be making eggs, but you don't have salt. And not just do you not have salt, you gave your frying pan away. That's really what it is. Not only did you forget about salt, but you actually literally gave away your frying pan. And then it's the morning you're like, oh my God, I don't have a pan to fry eggs.
You
Yeah,
like
that's because you gave it away. Man, you score. Oh my God, who's gonna score our goals? Well, you gave away your top goal scorer for the last 4 seasons away for free, basically.
yeah. It's like trying to fry eggs with
No,
aluminium foil
yeah, with
and
aluminum foil and oil. Now you can fry eggs with aluminum foil and oil. You can. Trust
yeah,
me.
it's like they go to turn on the oven and there's no gas in it because they forgot to pay the bills.
Right. So now you
They
gotta
laid
go
off the guy
outside,
that
get
pays the
matches,
gas bill.
and put together firewood, get some matches in the fire pit, and then put down your aluminum foil. You can do this. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just it's like literally the hardest path. Why would you purposefully take the hardest path? That's what they're doing. They keep shooting themselves in the foot every year after year after year after I told them to keep Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They didn't listen. No, we want ATH. ATH comes in and actually does something. No, no, no. It's all his fault. He's a problem.
And then they let him go immediately halfway through the season, which didn't help
Immediately.
anything. If they should like I was saying, like let him go now. Don't give him a new contract. Fire him now, right? Like after the parade with the trophy, you need to call him into the office. Like, come here, come here, come here, come here. We no longer need your services, and then move on, start fresh in the season. Like I don't think they'll be this bad if they could have secured Amorim in the summer, because he was
Yeah.
linked in the summer. They would not be this terrible. They would still have all the players they let go at least. Those players
Yep.
would not have been
They
sold the
would
first time.
not have let Amarim would not have let go of Jadon Sancho. I
Yeah,
know
you
that.
would have had a full preseason, get them. Like his excuse for why Anthony is performing, he's saying, "Oh, it's a physical side of things." I don't know how true that is. He's saying, "Yeah, the league is less physically demanding for Anthony. He probably needs Anthony." He's basically saying Anthony couldn't hang in on the pitch physically in the training room.
Please,
I
please,
don't know if
okay.
that's true or not.
Please, Amorim, please, I beg you, sell Anthony right now. I please put your money where your mouth is,
They're
or
gonna
sorry,
have to. They're
sell
gonna.
him,
It
please.
wouldn't like honestly. They
Oh
should
God,
sell him.
I
They
can't
should
wait for
sell him
this
because
story.
once you leave and get that taste of success elsewhere, he's not even gonna want
He
to
doesn't
come
want to
back.
come
And if
back.
he increases his value,
Yep,
it's just the perfect time to just cut the losses.
exactly.
With Rashford too, they want to because like they don't have any money. They're in debt. Have you checked their stock price recently? It keeps going down. Like they are cooked.
Because they
Like they
suck.
owe the ownership have sucked all the profits out, and then they have so much debt, and they're not even making as
Their
much.
last,
They,
look, their last marketability, their really their best marketability option at the end of the day was to win games. Because you don't have Ronaldo no more. You don't have Sir Alex Ferguson no more. You don't have big name players no more that people are watching. Oh, I want to watch this guy. Bruno Fernandez, really? That's your only big name player? Like, come on. Like, not too many people are going to be joining the, excuse me, your TV broadcast of your games to watch Kobe Maino. No offense, Kobe. I think he's a talented kid, but nobody's going to want to watch Hoyland or Xerxes. We don't
yeah,
want to see that. It's
that's not
terrible. It's
right.
trash. It's not a good product.
And it'll be
So
one thing. It'll be one thing if those
fans
guys
should
were like.
feel how they feel.
It'll be one thing if those guys were academy kids, but that Holland they spent like 70 million on him. Xerxes was like 75. Len Euro was like 65.
Mm-hmm.
You have I swear they have someone better than Xerxes in their academy. Like it just wasn't needed. Like you don't spend that much on even Chelsea. Don't spend that much on kids,
Oh,
and we
Obi.
love spending on
They
kids.
actually might. They played this striker next to Xerxes, Obi, from the academy. I think it's
You know,
probably
Obi,
like,
they just signed him from Arsenal. Yeah,
oh, they signed him. There you
yeah, they
go.
just signed him from Arsenal, but
They're
he's
signing,
an academy kid. Yeah, yeah.
they're signing kids. Man.
That's what they're reduced to at this point is that they do not have the pull or the finances to make because they've already wasted it. Like it's been 10 years of mismanagement. They need to figure out how they're gonna pay those loans back because right now it is not looking good. And I said this last episode and I'll say it again. It is only going to get worse. Survive this season, you're not gonna win that Europa League more than likely. More than likely, you're not gonna pull off a season with these players now. Like one more person goes down, you guys are cooked. Let Bruno Fernandez go down.
One more person doesn't even have to go down, bro. They don't even have to be an injury. They're just
Like y'all,
they're not a good team. They don't play well together. They don't really have a system.
and like
They don't
next
really do
season,
anything very well.
and I'm telling them next season is not going to be any better. It'll be better, but it's not going to be great. You're not going to go back to glory days, man. You in one window, even if you did have the funds to pull it off. It's just not happening. It's going to be like 2 years, and it's like the only way you get good is if you keep your coach. Now you have to stick with him and let him build. And you guys are a project team. Like if your club is a project, just know you are cooked for at least 2, 3 years. Chelsea have been there. That like we're finally starting to not be a project anymore.
Graham Potter days.
Maresca is saying it's a 2 year project for him, but it's okay. We've been here before.
Yeah,
But
it might not be, but we'll see.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But quick question before we move on. Liverpool or Manchester United, who are the bigger club?
A Man U. But right now, I would argue Liverpool right now.
So
But
overall, Man U are the bigger club.
of all
And
time, yeah,
you would
Man,
say like what? Because of the amount of trophies they
amount of
won?
trophies, bro. Amount of like, bro, winning when you win so much, like, yeah, bro.
Well, check it. If Liverpool win the league, which They pretty
They
much have just now.
should.
They will
Yeah.
officially have the same amount of league titles as Man United. League titles, not Premier League, because I think they've only won one Premier League.
Two. This would be their second.
This will be their second Premier League.
Mm-hmm. Man
They
U has like how many Premier League titles do they have, bro?
Man U has 20.
I just,
Premier League,
damn,
Premier Leagues. I think Premier League Man U has like 11.
bro, like goddamn, like
No,
come
it's
on, man.
crazy. It dominated that first half of the.
Yeah, bro, like just that at Sir Alex Ferguson dominance
That's what
was
brought
Man
them
U.
to this point. And then when he
Yeah,
left it,
that's literally what made
yeah,
Man U Man U. Like what? It-
no.
People were willing Ballon d'Or for Man U. What? Come on, bro.
Yeah, if Liverpool win this league title, the only thing that Man U would have won more than Liverpool
It's Premier League titles.
is, well, if you want to count it that way,
I
Premier
mean,
League titles
Premier League titles, bro.
and
Like,
also FA Cups.
oh, okay. I mean,
Because
yeah,
they have
FA Cups is
one more.
cool, but like,
But Liverpool's still no, they got knocked out by Plymouth. Yeah, yeah. But Champions League,
Premier League,
Europa Leagues, they
I
have
think they're
more.
tied, right? Or Liverpool has one more
One
um
more of what?
of Champions Leagues.
Oh no, it's not close. Liverpool has 6.
No, I said Liverpool has more than
Yeah.
Man U.
Oh
By
yeah,
six.
yeah. They have 6. Man, you have 3. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I know Liverpool's good in Europe, but Premier League, bro, it's not even close, man.
Would
It's
it?
not
So they
close.
wouldn't be bigger. They wouldn't be a bigger team overall if they won, let's say, the Premier League or the Champions
They
League.
would have to win the Premier League like 5 more times, bro. Seriously. Like, I mean, look at Man City. Just for them to get respect, how many Premier Leagues did they have to win? Come on, but they were going for the record 5.
Shit,
That's
shit.
why we respect them. Cause I'm like, we're like, holy, y'all just took over the last 7 years. That's what Liverpool would have to do. Now, you could argue that Klopp's team kind of did that, but they didn't. They weren't winning, like dominating everybody. Like if you
They were
watch
ugly.
them play, had a very dominative style of play. But when it comes to titles, chips, they have one Premier League, one
One
appearance in
Champions
the.
League, one FA Cup, one
Yeah, like
everything pretty
bro.
much. They have one of everything. They haven't won anything. Carabao Cup, I think, because they beat us. That whatever.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
us.
They have
Yeah,
like 2 of either the FA Cup or the Carabao.
yeah.
Hey, at least I'll say they're bigger right now. I still
Right
don't
now,
think
oh yeah,
the
oh yeah.
tide has turned because Premier Leagues, it's like me saying Arsenal are the best FA Cup team of all time because they stat padded in the 1930s, like
Oh, I
during
didn't
the
know
World
that.
War II years.
Yeah,
Like, I
when
mean, they have the
people
most FA Cups, and
like
that's one of their
the
things.
1930s, when the best men in the country, strongest and fastest and most brightest, were out fighting war and dying in trenches.
Yeah, like when TV was black and white, like our grandfathers could even watch the game
It
on.
wasn't even TV; it was
Yeah,
radio.
yeah,
That's
yeah. They
listen.
had to listen
Yeah.
to the game. That's why every time an Arsenal fan flexes the FA Cup, I just send them the screenshot of like the years those were won in, and I like
Let's send them a radio.
I have to go track down the radio broadcast.
Just send them a radio, man.
I'm like,
Oh, 1930, they were definitely listening to the radio.
oh yeah, all you have to ask them is how many of those did you watch?
Right, exactly.
That's all you have.
Thank you.
That's how many of those was when you were alive?
If you weren't at the stadium, bro, you're listening to the radio, bro. Like a radio broadcaster. And most people didn't own radio. So it would literally be like a loudspeaker and a guy riding a bike with a like one community radio that everybody had to crowd around to listen to the game. Like, bro, we have watch parties. They would have radio listening parties. All right. It was a different a different time, bro.
All right. Well, our next team, Liverpool, of course, have had way more success recently. Have been a really good team for about 5, 6 years now. The Klopp era, they started winning. Of course, Man City were cock blocking them for a lot of those years.
I've blocked a lot of teams.
Yeah, they did. And now we have Liverpool. The question is like, are Liverpool good, a great team, or are they just really kind of lucky? Especially after the smash and grab they pulled off at PSG
I know that
yesterday.
was a highway robbery. That was a highway robbery. Holy, that was like that's like robbing a Brinks truck in the middle of Texas highway when there's construction everywhere. Like it's bro, the most improbability of improbabilities, bro. Like I would say that it's better to be lucky than good, but if you are great, you're lucky by default. Let me say that again. It's better to be lucky than good, but if you're great, you're automatically lucky.
I completely agree because like even if I just want to keep it to the PSG game, I'm like the reason they didn't go down in that team because they have a great team. They have a great goalkeeper who was making some great.
Allison, Super Allison. Oh
They
my
didn't
goodness.
like. I love that. I love the way they won
Oh,
because
Lee
I've seen
Allison.
my team do the same thing in the Champions League, defending for our lives, and then
Yes.
all of a sudden we score 1-0 next leg.
Yep.
Like,
That's it.
that's just part of the beauty of the
That
Champions League.
Barcelona, that Barcelona
And
leg.
same thing, like
Same thing. We did not deserve to win that game at all. All right, at all,
like
at all.
PSG, like Luis Campos can cry all he wants and say, "Oh, it should have been a penalty or a red card."
No,
And he
it's
can complain fans and say, "Oh, it's they're doing juju or they're lucky." I'm just like, they're a great team. That's why you don't you like
and
even like
PSG
of
decided
luck they've had it.
and PSG decided to play one of the best teams in Europe without a striker. Well, that's what you get, bro.
I mean,
No, they didn't. Like PSG didn't play a striker.
they didn't
They
play
played
Dembele.
Dembele. They played
Dembele
Dembele as
considered a
striker.
winger.
No, they played Dembele as striker.
Oh,
They didn't play a striker.
yeah, he's a winger. Really. What happened? Did they not have one? Is he injured?
No, Goncalo Ramos was on the bench.
Yeah, he did come on in the 78th minute, though.
When it was too late.
I mean, it was still 0-0 at that point, but it's like, bring it. I don't really understand late subs. There's like a point in the game where it's like, what do you expect him to do? You know,
Well,
like,
to
especially
their
like with the
credit,
flow of the game, you can't just bring someone off the bench and expect them to just match.
to PSG's credit, to PSG's credit, I had never seen Salah been so go missing. Like,
He
I
was
didn't even know if he was playing.
poor. He was very poor in that game. I
And
didn't see him
a
at
lot
all.
of them were very poor. Luis Diaz couldn't take a touch to save his
You know
life.
how poor they are, or they were.
They were so
What's
bad.
his name? Got the assist. What's his name? That everybody hates from Argentina for some reason. He's not Argentinian, is he? What's his name, man?
McAllister,
Not McAllister.
he's
Why
the
am I?
Argentine.
Darwin Nunez got the assist.
Yeah, bro. And
Darwin
this
Nunez.
is the
That's
one
how
thing.
poor they were. They were so
That's
poor.
how bro.
Nunez.
As soon as I saw how inept PSG were in front of goal, I was like, this is a Darwin Nunez game. I said it. I said it. I said Darwin is gonna come up and screw somebody's night up. And what did he do? My goodness.
Beautiful.
My
Well,
goodness.
strikers play. Remember how to play like a striker.
I'm telling you, bro, I knew this guy would come up and screw someone's day up, bro. Someone's parlay will be screwed up because of it. I just knew it. Because here's the thing. In high pressure games like that, the more you are very dominant without scoring a goal, because I've seen it before, I experienced it.
Mm-hmm.
It's only higher pressure during the last 10 minutes. All the pressure is on you. The other team is like, guys, let's just make it to the flight home, please, with no goals conceded. You're like, we gotta win this game. We gotta win. We deserve to win this game. We've controlled, we've dominated.
Yep. It's like you should have been scored, and now it pressures on you to
Pressure
win. The
only
other
keeps
team,
going
they're
up.
like, oh, we just got to see this through.
Yeah, we're just
And
we're
then the beauty thing about football is like you can lose very easily at
very easily.
very easy to lose at that point.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. Very easy. Yeah. And um credit to Jose Enrique. I mean, I can't really blame Jose Enrique.
oh no, his team did what they needed to do. It's not
Like,
even like it,
I
it.
can't blame him. He set them up right. I mean, my goodness, man. Their midfield took Liverpool's midfield apart. And their midfield's average age is 25. Like, they completely just took Liverpool out of their game, man. They couldn't move the ball at all. They couldn't transition the ball from defense to offense, not like they were normally do. Trent was getting cooked left and right.
Of course, I've been saying like get that man out of here. You have to resign Salah and Van Dijk, but let Trent go.
They
I've seen
they
it.
didn't know what to do with Kvaratskhelia. They had no idea what it's like. Like Liverpool came in there and Arne Slot and his team was like, uh, oh, damn, who is this number 7? In case you haven't heard, um, yeah,
I was really sad
Kvaratskhelia
to
was
see that.
every bit as special as I know him to be. He scored a
Really
goal,
sad
but
to
it,
see
it
that
was
go get disallowed. Like I was like,
it
oh,
was offsides by
he
his
knows
ankle.
himself. Yeah.
Yeah. If we had your offsides rule, it would have been a goal.
Yeah, my offside rule makes more sense. Like, just does. Like, hey. But for those of you who don't know, it's basically it should go by the position of your trailing foot. Like,
The foot that is trailing to the goal. To the
yeah.
goal.
So if this is
Yeah.
an attacker and I'm
Mhm.
like here, if my foot is still behind over here, it's still onside. It
Yeah,
shouldn't.
like even if like
Yeah.
for example, Kvaratskhelia was turned around, so his technically that was his trailing foot, but what you mean is trailing to goal side. So
Yes.
if this is the goal, right? Whatever foot is farthest from the goal, basically.
Yes, is where the line should be drawn. Yeah, wherever foot is. So it's like the player might be ahead, like
Mhm.
how it is now. But as
Right.
long as his trailing foot isn't
It's on
closer
side.
than the
Right.
defenders, then he should
Mhm.
still be onside.
Right.
That's just how I think more
Hey,
goals.
Arsene Wenger agrees with you, man.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, like
yeah,
what we
PSG deserve to lose. That's my conclusion. And Liverpool are lucky because they're great.
yeah, as far as PSG goes, they played a great game. I'll just have to say, like, guys, it happens. Go now. You have to go back to Anfield and win.
And win.
Like you have one job. Like more than likely, if you
if
dominate a
if they
game,
do that in Anfield, they have a chance of winning. Don't
you
get
have
it
a
twisted.
pretty good
It's
chance of
hard to
winning.
do that in Anfield because the difference with Anfield is, bro, what PSG did, it's all based on energy. The problem in Anfield is that little extra energy you get from your crowd is gonna be actually negative energy from their crowd
Yeah,
because
like
their
Anfield.
crowd is gonna pump their players up so much they literally play with their heads on fire in Anfield.
Anfield is
Funny.
like in a video game where you have like a buff, like an area of effect. And this is like Anfield is one of the last true like home fortresses like across Europe. Maybe Real Madrid, Bernabeu.
Bernabeu,
Because
yeah,
you Liverpool players get like a plus 30% boost at this.
yeah, and
The
just
opposing
energy
team get
alone.
the opposite. Like it's like
Yes,
how good they are at Anfield.
yes, like
It was like Jose's Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. They just have that we don't lose here vibes. And
same thing.
Liverpool, they don't have their
This
unbeaten record that they had
since
anymore.
Klopp,
But
if it's the same thing, that Anfield energy is special,
yeah,
special.
they're not quiet. It's just an entire experience for away teams. But good
And
luck, PSG.
the
Like
thing about
honestly,
teams is PSG. If you win at Anfield, you can beat any team anywhere. I'll tell you that
Now,
much. If
honestly,
y'all go to Anfield and win, yeah,
like whatever team goes through here, especially if PSG goes through, that's like the team that has the best chance of
like
beating Madrid whenever they meet, if they meet up in the final, at least
our
from this side
season,
of the bracket.
our season, for example, our seasons of resurgence under Tuchel. When did we know we had arrived? When we went to Anfield and beat them in Anfield. Mason Mount with the only goal of the game. That's when we knew we had arrived. I'm telling you, if you go to Anfield and beat them, that tells you a lot more about your team.
Yeah, it's like when Nottingham Forest went there and beat them. Now they're like,
Ding, ding, ding. They're in top four.
yep,
Big surprise.
yeah. It's if you can win there, whoosh,
You can win anywhere in Europe. Except maybe Bernabeu, but that's another.
It's just like you carry that effect on throughout the season.
Yes.
If you really want to gamify it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Yeah, whoever like PSG, I really think that Liverpool will be much better at Anfield.
They
But
will be.
I'm still hoping for an entertaining game. I would be interested in seeing PSG go through, but I still think like overall with all the teams, probably Liverpool have the best chance to, and they're on the same size as Real Madrid, so they probably have the best chance of beating them out of all the clubs that are left. Because it's not going to be Atletico, it's not going to be Arsenal, it's not going to be Aston Villa. It's going to be one of Liverpool or PSG that has the best chance, and even then, it might not be enough because dumb Madridians. They're just I don't like them anymore. But Real Madrid, speaking about them, or wait, do we still want to talk more about Liverpool? Because they still do have a Carabao Cup final. I know when we were talking before the episode, we were talking about how they played Man City, Haaland-less.
Yep, Hollandless Man City.
Striker.
4 starters injured against Tottenham.
Mm-hmm.
They played a team with an average age of 24 and a first-time coach from the championship. They played a team with no striker, Arsenal. And then they're about to play another team in the cup final missing 4 starters. Newcastle.
Gordon is suspended. Lascelles is out till May. Lewis Hall is out till April. Botman is doubtful.
Isak, groin problems, groin pains.
We'll see if Isak makes it back. And that game is in 10 days, so groins don't usually.
Anthony Gordon. Mm-hmm.
Gordon's suspended is a huge L for them.
Yeah,
that's a huge L.
Yeah.
But yeah, Liverpool, like you did say, it's better to be lucky than great.
Good. It's better to be lucky. It's better to be lucky than good. But if you're great, you're automatically lucky.
Bars. Oh yeah, like hey, they're shit. They might end up with a treble at the end of the season. It's still possible. I think
it's on. It's on, isn't it? The treble is on. Holy Arne Slot.
First season treble is crazy though, but we'll see. I mean, first season Premier League alone is crazy.
The only person to do that might be Luis Enrique
for Barcelona.
First season treble. Might be Luis Enrique.
And nobody expected anything from them this year. That's the crazy part. It is.
When Luis Enrique did it, heads were going to roll if he didn't do it. That's the difference because he had Messi, Neymar, Suarez. Heads were going to roll if he didn't do something. And he came out and said, "Are you not entertained?" That's why I respect Luis Enrique so much because he was actually under pressure and he did it. I mean, that's just different. But yeah, Arne Slot, nobody expected anything from them.
It was so painful to me that the Chelsea board met with Luis Enrique and
Bro, don't even talk about that. They didn't meet with him. He wrote them damn near a novel detailing what he wanted to do with this team and with each and every single one of the players. They didn't even read it. Sorry, I just get riled up about that all the time, man. Yeah. So stupid.
It's unfortunate. Elsewhere in the Champions League, Real Madrid beat up on Atletico Madrid as usual. They're just
It was a close game. It was 2-1, but it wasn't as close as the scoreline said it was.
yeah, they beat them. I mean, Alvarez had that golazo, but it always seemed like Real Madrid, like it was kind of an obvious win for them. It looked like it, and also it's just their history. They always knock them out. They always knock them out. Anywhere, every time they meet, they're gone.
Except
At least in the
for
Champions League.
one time with a certain player called Diego Costa when they made the Champions League final.
Did they knock out Real Madrid to reach that?
Yeah. They had to, bro. Who did they play in the final? Oh no, 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 they didn't. I think they actually played Real Madrid in the final and lost.
Yeah.
Because no, they played Real Madrid in the final and lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking they would have to have knocked out Real Madrid, but then they played
They
them.
played them in the final.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, nah, bro. They knocked us out.
Yeah, they knocked us out. Yeah. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They,
but Real Madrid, they just and they lost to both finals they went to. Who was waiting
yes,
for them? Real
yes.
Madrid.
I know, bro.
It's
I
so
know.
tough.
It's
Just
yeah,
getting knocked out every time. They just
yeah,
can't beat them, man.
yeah.
It's tough, and I don't think it's gonna start this season. It's. I would love to see it though. I would love to see it, but that realistically, no.
Don't see. I mean, you're starting Antoine Griezmann like
It's gonna take a miracle.
next to Julian Alvarez. Like, I mean,
It's gonna take
Julian is really good,
the football
but
gods are gonna have to personally
yeah, a
shift
miracle.
shift the ball into the goal. Like that's what it's gonna have to take.
And clearly, they don't see Conor Gallagher as any better than one of the guys that starts, which is fair. I mean, Barrios is a young talent. Rodrigo De Paul has been playing there, and Koke has been playing there.
All I have to say for
So
that is like let's go. As long as your payments come through for Gunnar Gallagher, we good. We good. Like maybe
yeah,
La
yeah, yeah,
Liga,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Focus on winning La Liga because that's where I really think y'all can succeed this year. Even though
possibly. But
uh,
Champions
Real
League,
Madrid haven't really even hit top gear yet, but I wish y'all the best of luck. But Champions League, I don't know about all that.
I think he's starting his son also on the right.
Yeah, his son is. Yes, I want to talk about his son.
Nepotism.
This is the first case I've seen in football
Ever,
when
ever, ever,
nepotism
ever, ever,
actually works,
ever.
where the kid is actually really good and he deserves to play, and he might have not only gotten that far because of who his dad
Does
was,
he
but
deserve
once he
to
got
start?
there, yes,
No, I'm not saying he's not
he's
good. I'm saying, does he deserve to start over? What's his face? Lorente. I don't know. I don't know.
If he
He's not.
is, then more than likely he does.
To me, he's not better than Lorente. But hey, I don't know. Hey, I don't know. But the kid started over Lorente. It is what it is.
I haven't watched enough games to say definitively, but just off of who has been starting, I don't think he's at the point where his dad is just gonna start him.
No, no,
Not
no, no.
better.
The kid is good. He was. I think he played striker at Napoli for the last few seasons. But he's obviously talented. That's no question. Clearly his dad thinks that he's a better utilized at um right mid, you know. But
Well,
yeah,
I
but to me
still
he's still no better than Lorente. That's just my take.
I still wish them the best of luck. Hey, let's go Madrid. If y'all win a trophy, if you guys knock Real Madrid out or win La Liga, I'll buy one of your jerseys. How about that? I'll
Which
inject
one?
some money.
Which one?
Whatever jersey they're wearing this year. I'll get one from your store.
No,
I'll
but
get
like
an
whose
expensive one.
jersey? Whose name
Oh,
on the back?
Atletico Madrid on the back.
Yeah,
On the
who's
back.
player?
Ew, I don't want an Alvarez jersey. I don't want Griezmann. That would just be embarrassing. Maybe it'll be Simeone. It'll probably be Simeone. I don't want Conor Gallagher either.
Yeah, because
It'll
he doesn't
probably be
play.
Simeone because he's their coach and You could say it's either or. That's why I'd get it because he's a legend over there. But hey, that's the challenge for y'all at Let's Go Madrid. I'll put some money in y'all's pockets.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting Griezmann's jersey. I don't know what you're on. Like Griezmann is probably their most like decorated player on that team times 10.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't like him. It's not really my speed. It's not.
I don't like him like
I'd
that
rather
either,
get
but I'd rather
Simeone.
get his jersey than who? Simeone? Who?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm good.
yeah,
Griezmann. Thank
because
you.
he's the coach's son. The coach is more decorated than Griezmann is in that team, bro. Definitely,
Is he?
definitely,
Is he?
definitely.
I'll have to see about that.
I
I
mean,
mean,
let's.
Griezmann's won the World Cup. He's been to another World Cup final. He's won the league with Barcelona. He's, I don't know. We'll have to fact check that. We'll have to fact check that.
Is being fact checked as we speak. And yeah, Diego Simeone has 9 major trophies, while Griezmann has 7 major trophies.
That's still a lot for a player. Holy, holy,
Mm,
jeez.
That's a
Yeah, I would definitely get Griezmann's jersey. Come on.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like him either. I don't like his stupid little dance, whatever. I don't. Who cares? I'm getting his jersey. Come on, bro.
All
Stop
right,
hating.
good. Okay, if
Stop hating.
they do win something, we'll both
Yeah,
we'll
come
both
on,
get
man.
the jersey.
Simeone, come on,
We'll
bro.
both get the jersey. I'm getting Simeone. I like Simeone
Weak.
more
Like,
than I like Griezmann. Okay. So
I don't even think you've seen Simeone's kid play.
no, I haven't.
Exactly.
It's not about the kid. It's not about the kid. I'm getting it for his dad. And also, I just don't like. Is it okay for me not to like Griezmann? I could have gone
I said
Alvarez.
I don't like
No
Griezmann
one.
too. I said I think his celebration is stupid.
I could have gotten
I
Gallagher
I would
if he
show him
hasn't done
respect.
enough, but I'd
No,
just rather get Simeone. And you'd
no, I
rather get
said I
Griezmann.
don't really like Griezmann either, but I'm gonna show him respect because like who else is on the Atletico Madrid team that I like more than Griezmann? CG, but CG don't really play, so nobody. I don't really like nobody on the Atletico Madrid's team like that.
Yeah,
I don't really like Griezmann either. Sorry, I mean I like Julian Alvarez, but he comes from the ops, so
yeah,
I
he's
wouldn't
enough.
take
He's
his
enough.
jersey.
He's enough.
But like, I'm not getting Alexander
Hey,
Sorloth's jersey. I'm not getting Llorente's
by that
jersey.
argument, like Griezmann could also be an out because he played for Barcelona for a bit there, so it's, might be an out too.
Bro, come on. Barcelona didn't claim him. Come on. You missed me with that. You tried to get me there. You tried.
I try to
You
get you on the
tried. Come
technicality.
on, bro. Like, bro,
VAR
Barcelona.
review.
Do you
Oh,
remember what Barcelona did to this man's career?
yeah,
Holy.
they were gone.
Actually, that now that you reminded me of that, now I kind of have a little more sympathy for Griezmann, bro. They used him up and flushed him down the drain, bro.
Well, seeing as your brother is a big Barcelona fan, if they manage to
Unfortunately,
win the league and Griezmann has a huge part in that, all you have to do is get the Griezmann Atletico Madrid jersey and
oh yeah,
just
I'm
wait
getting
to
the
get
Griezmann
enjoy.
jersey. If they win the league or knock out Real Madrid,
You know?
hey, I gotta respect it. I'll get Antoine Griezmann's jersey, even though, like I said, I don't really like him like that,
Hey,
but respect.
we're running out of time again. So I'll just run through the rest of these real quick. Just quick yes or no answers. Bruges lost to Aston Villa at home 1-3. Aston Villa going through. I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah, Marcus Rashford.
hmm
Uh,
They have to face the winner of Liverpool PSG next. So for me personally, that's bye bye for them. But hey, you never know. Um,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
we'll see. But we gotta get through it.
Aston Villa is slightly more clinical than PSG, so
We
we'll see, man.
we'll see.
They ain't going.
On the
Ollie
other
Watkins
side,
ain't gonna miss in front of goal like Dembele was missing. Trust me. I mean, all he has his faults. We know, but if you give him that many chances, he's gonna put one away. Sorry, go on.
on the other side of the bracket. Barcelona won. They beat Benfica 1-0. I guess.
They're well, just a comment on that. The kid showed up again, as in missing, but Hansi
Money.
Flick was able to bail them out. The kid Kubarsi got a red card.
Yeah.
Stupidly, stupidly. I mean, I don't know what he was doing. Yeah,
I was not watching that one, but hey,
but the coach
kids
Hansi Flick
flick balls just works.
flickballed them out of it.
I really think Dortmund are gonna get knocked out.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, they're knockout waiting to happen. I mean,
yeah,
Sergio Girassi,
it
their
could be
striker,
right
whom I
now,
thought could be really good.
but
He
it's
has
not.
been less than average this season, all season long. So yeah, Dortmund, if your striker isn't striking, you ain't going nowhere.
You know, other side of the bracket for them, Bayern look like they're sweeping. What happened to Bayer Leverkusen this season? It's just like
Second
second
year,
season, sophomore slump.
yeah,
They're just
couldn't
not the same. I mean, it's
they
hard to
thought
maintain the levels. Those levels are
they made the
critical.
cardinal sin of keeping all the same players. Like,
They didn't sign
no, you
nobody. They
don't
didn't
do,
improve.
no, not really. Yeah, you
Oof.
don't do that.
That's
Dumb. That's really dumb.
I don't blame them because as a team that's probably never won, they have no idea what to do. They're like,
Right. They don't know how to keep winning. No,
like, what the
understood.
hell
They've
am I
never
supposed to
been
do
here
with this?
before. Yeah.
Like, what do we do with all this extra money in our
But
account?
you don't keep the same exact players. You keep your core foundational players, and you
Mm.
get better
I
in
mean,
places that you know you can get better at. I mean, that's just 101.
they,
But
they
hey,
didn't they didn't do that, and I
I don't
guess
think their technical director plays FIFA much, so he wouldn't know. But that's
I
okay.
don't I don't think they with apart from what you just said, I don't think they also really maybe they didn't expect to be able to. I don't think they should have even expected to uphold themselves to the standards of last season either. Like I knew for a fact they're not gonna win the league twice in a row.
That's not gonna happen. Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
And
But hey, maybe in
the fact that Bayern Munich went all the way to Burnley to get their guy, bro, they were not playing around, bro.
Just
They
like
went all the way to Crystal Palace to get their starting right winger. No, 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 they're not playing. Not playing.
the funny part is Bayern might win the next 10 leagues.
Probably.
That's how pissed off they are.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, that must never happen.
Especially if company
Crazy.
does what he's supposed to do. Yeah, he ain't leaving.
He's well on his way. What's his name? Harry Kane might finally win a trophy this season.
Harry
Congratulations.
Kane will win the trophy this
Yeah,
season.
will. It's
Yeah, he will. Yeah.
Um, before I get to Inter, are Bayern good enough this season to challenge for the Champions League?
Yeah. I would argue they're good enough in any season. I mean, they barely lost to Madrid last year by a freaking hair follicle.
Because on the
They should have won that tie, by the ways, but that's neither here nor there. Last year. So they're good enough every year.
yeah, on the left side we have the PSG, Liverpool, Madrid. On the right side we have Barcelona, FC, Bayern.
Inter, on the other hand,
They're gonna go to the next round and face Bayern, but are they?
it'll be a tough matchup for Bayern, man. I don't know. Because Inter, man, they create a lot of problems for people offensively. Denzel Dumfries, he lives on that right wing, high up the pitch. Yeah, it's going to be a tough battle. It's going to be tough.
What if what's his name goes missing again?
Oh,
Lautaro.
that's not going to happen, man. That's one game, and was coming back from I think he was coming back from like an injury or something. Yeah, I've never seen anyone play so bad. And then the next game, he scores 2 goals.
Cool.
That's my guy.
We'll have to see that it's up to his usual shenanigans, and this time they don't have a certain Lukaku to
Of course not.
to fuck it up for them.
Come on, man. That's holding them back.
Not
Nobody to hold them back. They
the
have
low blow had to fly. Like yeah,
Marcus Thuram, he's a dog. crazy goal scorer. They have better players, bro.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the Italian strikers, oh, Inter have usurped Napoli at the top of the league
No surprise there.
on a goal difference. No, actually a point, and they have much better goal difference. Come on,
It's, like I
Conte.
said,
Conte, I put all my stocks in you winning this fight back. We
hey,
cannot
it'll
let
be a
Marcus
battle.
win. We cannot
It'll,
let Marcus win. Do it because of all the shit Marcus has been talking. We need you to win this fight, man. We
hey,
really need it.
it's gonna be a fight down to the end. I'll tell you that much. If we know
Yeah,
about Conte's teams, they
yeah.
fight.
Oh, they drew. Last game was Napoli won, Inter won. They drew. Like
Yeah.
Napoli would have had to win that to.
Yep.
Oh, what's it? Like, let me see. Can I do math this time? That's 30, 38. That's 12 games. That 13 games ish. Yeah, whatever amount of games. Not that many games left. 11 games. It's 11
Yeah.
games. That's for them.
So it's gonna come down to like possibly the last 2-3 games, bro.
I wonder what the models are predicting. I'll check that for next episode. But elsewhere, in the conference league, Spurs stunk up the pitch again.
Oh God.
And this is after I backed them like
Yeah. I'm surprised you, but I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to say anything. I just left it alone. And then when I saw the results, hey, I didn't want to say it. All right. I didn't want to sound like a Spurs hater here. All right. So I just let you back them. Okay.
Spurs, this is like I'm never backing you ever again if you get
You
knocked back
said that the last time you backed them in the
ever
past.
ever again. I will never back you again if you get knocked out. Because this is ridiculous, man. This is kind of ridiculous. Like an own goal you can't score against what team?
Is it Akmar?
Mar from what league do they even play
Are they
in?
from Turkey?
They play in the Eredivisie, Netherlands, bro.
Yeah.
The team is sixth in the Netherlands. Well, Tottenham is like 14th, but whatever. Moving on from Spurs. God damn it, Spurs. We only have like maybe we don't have any time left for Chelsea, but let's talk about Chelsea. Nearly stunk it up again, huh? Can't keep a clean sheet.
Bro, it's not much to say, man. I mean, I only have one thing to say. And people say I'm hating, biased. Don't care. I just want my team to do well. And I don't know if people noticed how quick we scored a goal once we substituted off Caicedo. I mean, I know I'm on an island with this, but Maresca thought, I'll take my chances with Caicedo and Reece James in the midfield.
Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Because Maresca, I wasn't gonna say too much because we did win,
Go
but
ahead.
why?
Thank you.
Why are you starting Chaloba at right back? Why do you
Thank
have
you.
both Malagusto and Reece James on the pitch, and they're both
Thank
playing
you.
on the left?
And
And then it takes
Malo gets injured.
injured.
Continue.
Different players get
Continue. Keep
injured in
going.
position, and then it takes second half subs. Also, it's like Caicedo didn't even really need to start that game in the first place.
It didn't do anything at all. Nothing.
Caicedo,
Nothing.
we're there to score goals, man.
Thank you. We don't need you passing the ball left, right, and back. This is what, bro. This is what boils my blood about our midfield, bro. Look at Liverpool's midfield. You got Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, and Szoboszlai. Any one of those guys is a goal threat. And they track back. And they can whip passes left, right, side. Bro, we get excited because Caicedo scored, what, a goal from half field? That's supposed to excite me?
That was last season too, in case everybody. But yo, also
Enzo Fernandez has been carrying our team. Let's get it real. He scored some important goals this season.
I don't understand it, especially in an important game. Like you're also disrespecting the competition because why is
Yes.
starting
Copenhagen is a good team.
I
They
get
don't suck.
why are you starting a 17-year-old?
The striker was just bro. That was just like I got no problem with starting Tariq George. I like Tariq George. He actually
George,
brought
yeah,
the
we've
game
seen him
to assist.
before.
He
But
got the assist.
he's
But
for
a
so
17-year-old kid, bro, come on, man. All right. If the kid had an ability that we could use, if he's fast, if he can dribble, if he can, he has none of those. I'm
and the
sorry, kid.
Maresca is
He
really
has none of those.
he's playing games with his future at this club.
He's
I
playing around,
swear.
man.
He's
He's playing
playing
around.
very dangerous games. He's gambling. You're playing with World War. Okay, it's not World War III, but you're gambling.
Yes.
It's your job, Maresca. You do not have the cards that you
No.
think you have, Maresca.
And don't let
Everybody
reports come out next season
fired.
saying, you better not let reports come out next season saying Man City and Pep Guardiola have mutually parted ways. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen, Enzo Maresca. You
Like,
know what's happening.
also, it's like Drewsbury Hall. Can we please sell that guy?
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know why he's still in the club. I don't know.
Oh my
Maria Shield, get
so
out. Get out. You made three subs. Sanchez, you can't. I think a decent goalkeeper would have saved that, but that's another thing. Like Maresca, you expose yourself this game how inept you are. Once you brought off, I think it was a triple sub he made. Boom, goal
yeah.
instantly.
Instant, bro. It was like 10 seconds.
You're exposing yourself, man. Stop playing games. Stop playing games. Stop. All right? Please. Please. We
And then,
have we have Leicester City on Sunday. Get it together. You have no excuse not to play the right team. All this experimenting you're doing, every game is a final for the rest of the season. I don't think you realize that
I
we
don't think he does because he's thinking, I have 2 seasons to work with the team and the players to figure this out. No, you don't. No, 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 no.
before we let you guys go back to your lives, there is one major game this weekend, and that is Manchester United versus Arsenal.
Yes. Is that a major game?
Well, I it's more of like a top two team against a relegation.
That's what I'm saying. That's like
But as far as
Liverpool versus Everton.
but it will be the most watched game this on Sunday, probably over the entire weekend too. So, do Manchester United have any chance of even getting a point at the Theater of
I
Nightmares?
think so. Because Arsenal don't got a striker. You gotta at least get the. That's what I'll say. For the rest of the season, any team has a chance to get a point against Arsenal. Any team. Come on, bro.
No.
What you mean, dog?
All right, yeah, you heard it here first, folks. Bruno Fernandez, do your thing. It don't matter that they scored 7 goals against
Exactly. You
whoever.
still have a chance.
About PSG. It's Premier League. They still don't have a striker. They're away
Exactly.
from home. They've pretty much already given up. Their fans are throwing up
Their fans are
the
they're
white
what's
flag.
that mask? The smiley face, and then behind the smiley
It's
face,
crying like, yeah, we're good. Like, yeah, and that's Arsenal fans right now.
that's it.
Just
Yep.
tears rolling. So Manchester
Yep.
United, give us a game to watch. That's
Come
all.
on, y'all have nothing to
You
lose.
need the three
Literally.
points way more than they do. So go ahead, do your thing, get yourself some points on the board. Let's make Arsenal fans a little more miserable. You know, their season is basically done as well. It's the same thing.
Josh Xerxes, Hoyland, I believe in you. They might not. I believe in you.
You
They're
know,
not sure you suck. You're a pathetic football player. You should be sent back to Argentina right now. Can never make it here. You can never make it here.
feel so vindicated. And by the way, Xerxes Holland, this man does not believe in you. Let me just tell you how the truth. He doesn't believe in you, man. But you know who we do believe in? We believe in everybody that's watching this right now.
Yes.
Believe that you will drop a like. We believe
Yes.
that you will comment. We believe that
I
you will
believe in you.
subscribe.
I actually believe
Thank
in
you
you.
so much for watching this vlog. Thank you for giving us an hour of your time.
Thank you, guys.
We will see you on the next episode.